God, I want to thank you once again for allowing us to see another day. I appreciate you so very much. Appreciate you going before us, making our way clear. I thank you for protecting us day in and day out. I want to thank you for protecting us for what could have happened and what didn't happen. I want to thank you for the things that did happen and the things that didn't happen. I want to thank you for the doors that opened and the doors that closed. Um, I want to thank you that even in heartbreak, you closed some doors and you separated us and you severed us from some things and some people that didn't suit where it is that you wanted to take us, that you had for us. I thank you because you've always been preparing us for the palace, and I appreciate you doing so. I appreciate you loving us enough not to give us some of the things that we've been asking for. Thank you for that. In Jesus' name, I pray. Amen. My name is White Tiger. After taking some time from streaming, I've come back with only one goal: to be myself. But to do that, I can't be the streamer I once was. To honor the stream's memory, I must be someone else. I must be something else. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in. I am going to do something a little different. Um, Hope you have been well. Hold on, let me bring up. There we go. Hope you have been well. Um, I'm gonna do this just in case. But yeah, I hope you all have been well. This is going to be my first reaction video, and there is something um very specific that I'm going to be reacting to. Um the Xbox Developer Direct was yesterday. Um I'm gonna be honest, I thought about streaming it. Um it was at 1 o'clock my time. I woke up at like 1:30. Um and I got in the shower and I turned it on and they were talking about making pottery in the video game. So I turned it off. I know I probably missed a bunch of stuff. Um, I literally turned it off. Um, I literally turned it off. So I stayed off of the internet. Um, uh, Let me do that. Yeah, that's better. I stayed off of the internet and in anticipation for what it is that we are going to be looking at today. Um, this is one of my all-time favorites. I played all three. Only beat, I think I beat two of them. I don't think I beat the third one. Um, and I'll be honest, I have a bad habit. There's so many games, Gears of War, Halo. There's so many series, even Assassin's Creed. There are so many games that I'm like, oh, I love them. I love them. I have a bad habit of not finishing them because I didn't want them to end. That's a personal thing. That's a mental thing between like that's a thing for me to deal with. But this is one of them. We're gonna look at the Fable news that actually came out. I don't know how this is going to work. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to upload this, but we are going to just go right from here because I know this is where this pottery thing that looks like Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare, this is where this stopped, and I believe this is where they're picking up on Fable. I'm guessing this. I definitely missed Forza Horizon, didn't see that, but yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get into this. Yep, here we go. As soon as they showed the chicken, I knew what it was.
Hi, welcome to Playground Games, where I'm thrilled to share our very first deep dive into a game we've been making here for a really, really long time.
Yeah, you have.
Fable.
Yep. Woo!
Playground Games is renowned for fun, immersive, and visually stunning open-world experiences.
Yeah, that's probably going to be a painting.
Since 2010, we've been developing the Forza Horizon series right here in Royal Leamington Spa, a charming little town in the middle of England. As Horizon has grown, so have we. Over the past few years, we've built a new team to carry that reputation into a new genre that we are incredibly passionate about.
It looks a little bit like Hogwarts Legacy.
Fable is Playground's first open-world action RPG, and we couldn't be more proud to be carrying on the work of the legendary Lionhead Studios, the original creators of the
Wasn't the first three technically open? Oh, this might be their first. Okay.
franchise. And although our game is a new beginning, I think what we're making is really faithful to the spirit of the classic Lionhead trilogy that we all
Yeah, that's
love.
what it is. So it's Playground and
At the heart of our game is a simple, recurring question. What does it mean to you to be a hero? Our game is about choices and their consequences.
I was just about to say, this is one of the very first games that I was really, really into because of the decision making. Really, really into it. The whole morale system, you know, like Red Dead has. This is more in depth, but yeah.
It's packed with action, drama, British humor, moral dilemmas, and quite a few chickens. All of this combines in a fairy tale which could only be Fable.
In classic Fable fashion, you begin the game as a child, growing up in the sleepy rural village of Briar Hill.
Oh, I mean...
It's here that in a moment of extreme danger,
Oops.
your heroic powers first emerge, and we discover that you are Albion's first hero in a generation.
It looks
But
good.
not long afterwards, disaster strikes, and the people of your village, including your beloved grandma, are turned to stone by a mysterious stranger. Suddenly alone in the world, you'll
The only reason I removed my camera is because I wanted to show you what I was covering up, is the map.
set off on an adventure which will change Albion forever.
Venturing out into the world is a huge moment because this is Albion like you've never seen it before. Idyllic rolling hills, magical forests, bustling villages, sleepy hamlets, oversized vegetable patches, and stunning vistas. And because our Albion is truly open world, for the first time, you'll be able to explore this rich and detailed world seamlessly, with the freedom to go where you want from early in the game.
We can't wait.
They had loading. They had loading time. I guess that's why it's not. I guess that's why they weren't considered open world, because they had loading times, I guess. But it was open world from the beginning, technically.
Welcome you back to Albion's iconic capital city, Bowerstone.
Bowerstone.
Home to Fairfax Castle, the old clock tower,
Yep.
and the legendary Heroes Guild.
It's a huge city,
Bowerstone North,
full of
South?
contrasts. Rich and poor, nobles and commoners, royalty and criminals. You'll spend plenty of time here during the game as you discover the secrets of the Heroes Guild and its reclusive guildmaster, Humphrey the Golder.
This looks clean. That was the girl we saw.
In
as
the
one
north
of
of
the heroes.
Albion, you'll find mountains, craggy coastlines, spooky marshes, and the bleak, windswept city of Bloodstone.
It's clean.
Here, you'll meet the leaders of two rival gangs, vying for power, and uncover the secrets of the sinister but extremely well-organized Cult of Shadows. Our Albion is beautiful, handcrafted, and richly detailed.
In Albion, heroes are special, different.
Shadows.
They're stronger than regular people. They're more skillful, more charismatic. More importantly, they're those rare humans who can harness and use magic in the world around them. They have the power to do what they want.
And so do you. In our game, we want you to play as the hero you want to be. And that starts with being able to choose how your hero character looks.
So, in Fable, you'll be able to pick from a range of different character heads and customize your clothing, hair, skin tone, tattoos, and scars, so the hero you play represents you.
I always
But as
like the
well as your
scar that
appearance,
goes over
you
your-
can be the hero you want to be through the way you play, through the skills and abilities you learn, and through the weapons you use.
Just like the classic
Clean.
trilogy,
Combat's
heroes
clean.
in our game fight with a combination of strength, skill, and will. Seamlessly blending melee and ranged weapons with magical abilities
That's not bad.
gives us style-weaving
That's not
combat,
bad. That's different. It's different. It's not bad.
allowing you to show off your personal playstyle
This is not bad.
against single opponents and large
This
groups
is
of
not
enemies
bad.
alike.
This is not bad. This is not
Melee
bad.
is at the heart of our close quarters combat. You'll use light and heavy combos, often knocking enemies off balance and executing stylish finishers.
Oh,
Swap to your ranged weapon to bypass enemy guard and deal with troublesome flying enemies. And of course, you'll be able to unleash your powerful spells to both
With the
manipulate
will.
and devastate your opponents.
We're excited to be
That's
bringing
not
back
bad.
some fan-favorite adversaries for you to fight.
the Hobbs. Oh, he hit him. He killed him.
Hobbs are back.
Whoa, he killed him. He did.
Hobbs are back. As are Balverines, Hollowfolk, and Trolls.
The Balverines are back. Oh my god. Was that
Trolls.
limb targeting?
As are Balverines, Hollowfolk, and Trolls.
Oh, so that's your ammo on the screen. Okay.
And we're adding brand new enemies too,
All right.
like this fearsome cockatrice, a giant fire-breathing chicken.
All right. Well, if
Each
it's
enemy
the
family is different,
lore, I
with
guess,
their own weaknesses to exploit and defenses to
because
overcome.
it's mystical.
But with
with-
all the unique tools in your combat toolbox, how you defeat your enemies is up to you.
The summoning swords. That's pretty cool. This is pretty cool. This
But there's
seems
more to being a hero in Albion than fighting. So much more.
How do you make money?
When we talk to people about their favorite memories of the original games, so many of their stories were about the stuff you can do when you weren't just being a hero. The normal,
jobs.
everyday stuff which happened when you interacted with the people of Albion.
That too.
For me, what I remember most vividly are the inhabitants of Albion and the things you can do with them or to them.
The crazy thing about the classic Fable games was that in the middle of a sprawling RPG was almost a complete other game where you could just mess around with the villages and townsfolk.
Yep.
And we've built that same experience in the middle of our game, too. Buying a house,
There it goes. The
getting a
jobs.
job,
The jobs.
making
Buying-
some money.
There we go. There we go.
Romancing a villager,
There you go.
getting married,
Hey.
having kids.
Oh my god.
Fancy a date?
Perfect. You can get to know me better.
Buying another
That's
house.
pretty cool.
Buying every house in Albion.
Yep. That's what I did.
Buying every business in Albion.
Yep.
Getting rich.
That was me.
Marrying
oh
a
my.
bunch more people.
Oh my god.
Having a bunch more kids.
Oh my god.
Probably getting divorced along the way for good measure.
And this game within a game is unique to Fable. It's systemic, interconnected, and you see the ripple effects of the things you do everywhere you go.
And all of this revolves around the people who live in Albion, who we call the living population. There are more than 1,000 of them, and every single one is unique. Each of them has a name, a role, a daily routine, and their own personality. You could follow any one of them for a day and just watch them live their life.
They'll get up, go to work, spend some leisure time on hobbies, then go home to bed.
But what's even cooler is that you can talk to every single one of them in fully voiced conversations and interact with them in loads of different ways. Maybe the job they go to is working for you because you hired them to work in one of your businesses.
Hey, you. Working hard? How can I help you, boss?
Not
Maybe
bad.
the bed they sleep in is in a house you own because you're the landlord.
Not bad.
Or maybe their bed is on the street because you evicted them.
Oh.
All right.
Oh, it's you. You're awful. This reminds me of the Nemesis system from Shadow of Mordor and Shadow of War. I gotta play that game too. Again, didn't finish that even though I loved it.
And all of the stuff you do
You
affects
evicted
what
them.
they think of you.
You're a legend.
Because everything you do builds your reputation.
Very impressive. Now that's an hero right there.
Morality has always been super important to Fable.
Yep.
That tension between good and evil.
I'm gonna be honest, like I definitely like not my first one, but like probably my third. In the first Fable, before they remastered it. Not saying you can't do it in the remastered version, but the remastered version I have to play because it looks amazing. I forget what town it was, but it was the one you saved from the Balverines. It's kind of like in the woods. And I would actually again, like you said, buying every business, buying every house and stuff like that. They didn't really have businesses back in Fable 1. They only had houses that you could buy and rent, and you would have to physically go there to pick up your money. Now, if the house that you wanted wasn't for sale, you could evict someone permanently.
Underpinned all of the original games. And morality is central to our game too. But we have a slightly different take on it.
For us, morality isn't black and white.
That's hard.
There are lots of grey areas. And importantly, morality is subjective. No two people see things exactly the same way.
So I've been seeing these prices and they're up there. So fancy toys for fancier children. Handgun 58.5. Purchase price 8.
And that's how it works in our game too.
Everything you do earns you a reputation. And every person in Albion will have a different reaction to you as a result.
Hello there.
Yeah, we get it. You're rich.
They'll remember things you did directly to them, they'll love you or hate you for the choices you make, and they will always tell you why. Although, usually from a safe distance.
Our game will never judge you, but the people of Albion will, loudly.
Imbecile.
Your reputation is created by the choices you make.
Oh, this is going to be
You
interesting.
are going to make a lot of them.
This is going to be
Big
interesting.
choices, little choices, moral choices, and some choices that will actually change the landscape of Albion for the rest of your game. We call this idea, your choices change the world. Let's give you an example.
Early in the game, you'll meet a character named Dave, an egotistical
Oh, yeah,
father
this
in a
dude.
rural village who discovers a magical growth formula. He accidentally turns himself into a giant and becomes a big problem. It'll be your job to deal with him, and ultimately it will be your choice whether to kill him or to spare him. If you kill him, his giant corpse will lie on the farmland just outside of town for the rest of the game.
Jesus Christ.
And that is going to affect house prices. It will also affect what a lot of the villagers think about you.
Jesus
Especially
Christ.
Dave's sister. In Fable, the choices you make will define you. What does being a hero mean to you?
At Playground Games, we've built a pedigree
looks
for
really-
beautiful, immersive, open-world experiences.
Okay.
Yes, they've typically involved sports cars, but this is a passion project for all of us here.
It looks clean.
Every member of this team, which we've built from scratch, has two key things in common: a deep love for the franchise and a burning desire to bring it back. We're making this for Fable fans just like us, but
How
also
does
to
this
introduce
mean-
Fable to gamers who've never played the series before. It's been great to finally tell you a little about the game we're making. There'll be much more to share as we get closer to our launch. I'm excited to tell you today that Fable is coming to Xbox, PC, and PlayStation in autumn 2026. From all of us here,
So
thanks
August.
for watching.
It's about 7 months. That's typically autumn 2026. Wish list today. I already wish listed it. All right, that's it. That's all I wanted to. So, this is. It's the combat is really interesting. The combat is really interesting. It's really interesting. It's fluid too. So it's like melee ranged and then the will part of it, it's see, he did like a double dodge there. And you see the way that this, the only thing I'm covering up, which you can kind of see behind me anyway, is the mini map. But it resembles the previous system. What are these three? So this is this like belongs to you. This might be like I don't know. I don't know what that is. But the combat looks really interesting. Like it's very fluid to switch from one thing to the next. Pretty boy. See, this is at first when I first saw it, that bothered me because it looked like he was doing the same move over and over, but he's actually not. Like he has one of those like fencing swords. It's fluid though. You broke their defense, then you get to their health. So each enemy has an armor thing now, but it doesn't see now this is so this was my problem. This is why I said this looks good. Normally, I'm not really into games that make enemies spongy. I know I've said this. I didn't like The Division when it came out. because of what the franchise had been up until that point. I didn't like The Division when it came out. I played it, never finished it. It's even one of the games that's kind of going on in the background of the stream now. But I didn't like games that make enemies spongy. But the difference that I'm seeing about this, like for example, my favorite, well, I'm not gonna say my favorite. My okay, let me put it this way. I'll say it. My favorite Assassin's Creed out of the new generation, like Origin, Odyssey, Valhalla, Shadows. I feel like I'm missing one. Mirage. That doesn't really count though. Um Origin, Odyssey. I feel like I'm missing one. Maybe I'm not. I feel like I'm missing one. Um am I missing one? I can very easily check this. I'm just looking somewhere specific. Um Syndicate wasn't, no. So Origin, Odyssey, Valhalla, and then Mirage, and then Shadows. Yeah, okay. So out of all of them, I like Valhalla the most, hands down. Like it's no contest. There is no second place. Why? Because of one setting in the game. You can turn off level scaling. I don't like games that again make like it has like so like and I'm just saying this just for as a study case. The entire time he's hitting him, the idea is that he's only hitting his armor. He's sleeveless. He's only hitting his armor. And now he's doing the same move, but now it's affecting his health. So the only thing I like about this is because it's fluid from one, I guess, idea to the next. Meaning you're meleeing now, you dodged, and then there's now all of a sudden they're chickens. So like, and then he's did he just kill him with one shot? Yeah, he was. I think he was pretty low anyway. But so there is like a see, and then the finishing animations. I'm okay with that. Like if you do what you're supposed to do, you should be able to end the fight. You understand what I'm saying? Like that's probably the stamina bar. It could be. It looks like their stamina bar. I don't know what this was about. I really don't. Um, when he fires it, does he lose an arrow at the top right? He does. So it's that's why I said I like the way that they did this because this is different. This is different. This is different. And I think different um the different aspects of the combat make this what it is. Like he literally went for limb targeting and I don't that hasn't been in Fable. Fighting big creatures has. We fought the Balverines and you know, but which I'm happy that they're back. Those are my favorite for the summons. But yeah, I'm not gonna waste your time here. I think that's it. I am excited for what I see this to be already. This looks very clean. Um, this looks extremely clean. It looks very smooth. Um, the graphics look really nice. I'm gonna be honest. It looks really smooth. The combat looks fluid and it's not I don't particularly like the so like if you see like when he gets hit or when he hits someone, when there's a hit period, there's like a pause in the game. That's not the most fluid that I don't really enjoy that part of it. See, you see how it's like a pause? It's like a pause in the game. It's like the frame stays still. You see what I mean? Like there's it stays still for a second. But I mean, like I said, it's fluid. I like what's going on here. Look, see, and you see how it goes from he's blocking with a sword to now he's using his magic. That I like that. I like that. I want to see. Yeah, I'm listen, I did those jobs, okay? I did the jobs in Fable 2. I did the jobs until I could afford um excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry. I did the jobs until I could afford to buy like a partnership with a house or whatever it was. Um yeah, this is going to be interesting. This is going to be got a helmet and and a shield. That's funny. Um yeah, this is going to be interesting. I think this is going to be hello. There we go. I think this is going to be very interesting. Um let me know what y'all think. I like what's going on. I like what's going on so far. They already talked about most of the things that I'm interested in. You know, first of all, the graphics, the combat looks good. They talked about listen, this is just me. They talked about romancing and buying houses and businesses. I'm all about it. Like building a life for yourself within the game. I'm all about that. I'm all about that. Um, yeah. I got nothing but good things to say so far. Um, it looks good. It looks good. So we'll see what happens. They said autumn 2026. This is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be interesting. Because I can see, like I said before, I can see a couple of different games in here. Um, the movement is kind of like Hogwarts Legacy, a little bit of Shadows of War. Um, in terms of the combat and stuff. So anyway, I'm not gonna repeat myself. We'll see what happens. 7 months. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I will catch you on the next one. Till next time, y'all know the motto. If you're gonna do it right. Peace, y'all. Tiger out. This looks good. This looks good.